Not a great whistler. Hello back there. Hello, we love you. Sit down. Welcome, sit down. Look at this. We have a nice.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll sit up. Okay.
Oh, good. You're doing spiritual thought. Oh, righty. Well, maybe that clock's wrong. Who knows? Time, whatever.
There is no time.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
I thought I'm going to have to use it because I can't whistle. I'm not a good whistler. So, yeah. Now I really am a school marm.
Now we're in.
All right. See, that got everybody.
I can move.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Nice to see you. I guess the building is warm. We're getting warmed up. I have layers because I was cold this morning. But so happy to see you all here this morning. And hope everyone feels warm and comfortable. Anyway, I'm Reverend Kim Haley. I'll be your host, and I want to welcome everyone back. Are there any new people here or on Zoom this morning? Any people that have never been here before? Woo! Somebody in the back. What is your name?
Sally.
Sally? Can you stand up, Sally, so we can take a look at you? We're really friendly.
Hey, Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Where are you from, Sally?
Welcome.
Where's she from? Where's she from?
Oh, are you new here too?
I think I've been here before, but about like 11 years ago, so maybe in my imagination I was here. But my name is Bonnie, and I know a number of people in your parish. Is that what?
Call it what you will.
We'll say whatever you want. We're pretty open.
Parish was the first word that came to my mind, so that's what I'll go with. And I do know a number of people who frequent here, and
Oh, great.
and I'm here especially for the music today.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wonderful. Yes. Yes, we have Melissa today, so that's terrific. Well, we have Bonnie, and we have Sally, and we have everyone else that our other friendly faces, Jane, we know. Anyway, okay, anybody on Zoom?
No.
Oh, no, okay. Welcome to Zoom people this morning, too. All right. So this year's theme, again, is remembering, and the topic for November is abundance. Big word, big theme. All right. So what we're going to do is ask our musician, Melissa, to come up and open with a song, and then we'll move into a silent meditation for a little while. And then I'll give you a prayer and tell you when to come back. Just relax. Just relax into your chair. Okay, Melissa?
There'll be more joy somewhere. There'll be more joy somewhere. We're gonna keep on till we find it. There'll be more joy somewhere. There'll be more love somewhere. There'll be more love somewhere. We're gonna keep on till we find it. There'll be more love somewhere. There'll be more peace somewhere. There'll be more joy somewhere.
laws of abundance, compensation, frequency, and praise are operating in your favor now. Remember to be grateful and praise what is yours, even if it is still coalescing into form. No matter what area of your life you're concerned with now, what you want is always there for you, and Spirit is co-creating in your corner. Oh, yay. Anyway, life is truly good, if we're going to say that. Life is good. It's always presenting us with new information, new experiences. And I'm so happy we're here in this space, right here, right now, able to enjoy that with each other. So again, welcome. And now, thank you, Melissa. That was really pretty. Spiritual Thought with Jacque Stringer. Yay.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jacque.
I have to be honest, I totally forgot that it was my day today until last night when I saw the email. So bear with me. I spoke about abundance earlier this month, and today I'm still going to speak on it, but just in a different way. I'm going to speak about two words that are the most abundantly used in every single language. And it's actually probably, I think, the first words that we ever learn as children. Does anybody want to take a guess at what those words are? Almost. Yes and no.
We took a guess.
Yes and no. Thanks for playing along. It's interesting because as kids, we learn them. And we play around with them, and sometimes we say yes and no, and we really don't mean it. And it's become like a big theme of mine in the last probably 3 years to really consider what my yeses are and what my nos are. And Luana actually was the first person that kind of brought it to my mind to make it make sense. Like, you need to know your yeses and you need to know your nos. And I'm like,
Did I say
you're
that?
right. And I know this? I don't know. I ask myself a lot of times, do I really mean that? And I think a lot of us have a problem when we want to say yes or when we want to say no, to say the opposite because of early childhood programming, especially as a young little girl. I was always taught to say yes as often as you can. And I even remember my first job. I was a customer service clerk at Kmart, and I had the weekend off, one of my first weekends, and my boss, she was the manager, and I looked up to her because she was a woman manager. She asked if I would stay for the weekend, and I said, my stomach was like, no, I cannot. I have plans with my friends. And I was fine with that, but I came back the next week, and she took me into her office, and she said, you were supposed to say yes. And I said, I was? And she was trying to guide me. But inside, I was like, I can appreciate where you're coming from, but inside my body, it was a no. And it's interesting because even in the Bible, I think Jesus is quoted as saying, make your yeses be yeses and make your nos be nos. And he was talking about, you don't need to make an oath. Just make sure that you honor your word. And a lot of times I wasn't honoring my word when I was saying yes, because I was so into making the other person happy. And so some of the questions I started asking myself is, am I abandoning myself when I'm saying yes? And I have to think about that. How will I feel after I've said yes? Also, is it beneficial to both parties? I can remember when I'm younger, of course I'm going to say no when my mom says do the dishes. I want to say no. But is it going to be beneficial to both of us at the end? Probably so. I will probably get an allowance and we'll have clean dishes to eat on. And we go through this cost-benefit analysis. Sometimes we don't even know we're doing it, but I think as you become more conscious of how you feel in your body when you're saying your yes and taking the time, Luana even shared with me a story that she had read about somebody saying a no, but a no can always be a yes later on. And I really like that because I had a hard time with saying no because it didn't feel natural. And we actually just finished this book, The 5 Levels of Attachment. And I'll share a quote in here in a second. But I just want you guys to go out into the world and think about your yeses and your nos, if you haven't. A couple of quotes too that I have for you. Pythagoras is stated to have said, the oldest, the shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. Another one from Paulo Coelho, one of my favorite authors, is when you say yes to others, make sure you aren't saying no to yourself. That's a really important one. Sorry. Gandhi is actually stated as saying, a no uttered from the deepest conviction is better than a yes merely uttered to please, or worse, to avoid trouble. And I'll leave you with the last quote from Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. The person I am right now is the accumulation of my yeses and nos over the course of my life. And that is true for each and every one of us. So mind your yeses and your nos. Thank you.
Yes. I enjoyed that. Oh my gosh. All right, I think we have some more music now with Melissa. Thank you. Welcome, Melissa.
My land is a good land, its grass is made of rainbow blades, its fields and its rivers were blessed by God. It's a good land, so they say. It's a good land, so they say. My land is a rich land, its hills and its valleys abound. Its highways go to many good places where many good people are found. Where many good people are found. My land is a sweet land, it's a sweet land, so I've heard. Its song is made up of many men's hands and the throat of a hummingbird. And the throat of a hummingbird. My land is a free land, it's free land, so I'm told. Freedom is a thing that money can't buy, and it's worth even more than gold. And it's worth even more than gold. My land is my homeland. My homeland is a strong land too. It starts where the sun is born each morn, and it ends where the skies are blue. And it ends where the skies are blue. My land is a good land. Its grass is made of rainbow blades. Its fields and its rivers were blessed by God. It's a good land, so they say. It's a good land, so they say.
Thank you, Melissa. That was beautiful. And now we're just moving along, going with the flow. And we're going to have our speaker today come up and illuminate us, and that is Rev Joe Bull.
I'm going to illuminate you?
Well,
That's a lot of pressure.
no pressure.
Good morning, everyone. I was sitting around making notes during the week about what I wanted to say about abundance, because so much has been said about it already by so many great speakers this month. But this is what I came up with. I truly see abundance within our minds. That's where it all begins. Seeing it helps us toward believing it is for us, because it is. It's coming to us. We begin by telling ourselves that we have all the wants met right now. Whatever it is that we want is coming toward us. That's all we have to say to ourselves. Be positive, positive, positive about what it is that you do want in your abundance, and it comes. Karen Drucker came to mind when I was writing, because she has written a lot of New Age, New Thought songs. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. If you haven't, I suggest you look her up and listen to some of her music. It's beautiful. She's got one that kind of goes like, money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me so easily. Money is coming to me. She has songs like this throughout this fabulous album. Take a listen to those. It really did inspire me. I turned it up when I was writing with her in mind. She's a fabulous person. Pull ourselves within and pull our attention away from the world of effects. Conditions, becoming independent from all things around our circumstances. If they are negative thoughts, let those go. Remove those first from your mind. Then we focus our attention on our true self within us. This is also how we all meditate, right? You do meditate, I hope. I meditate 3 or 4 times a day. Sometimes it's only for 5 minutes. But it's such a sweet, quiet moment to clear your mind each and every time. It opens you up at the top every time. Stepping back from the worldly things, so we open up the top and start thinking more freely. I'll be quoting Reverend Michael Beckwith throughout my talk. He really inspires me. He's the leader of the Agape Church in Los Angeles area. In his writings on Take Back Your Mind, he encourages us to close our eyes and visualize, to love, kindness, generosity, circulation, placing our attention that all our needs are met. See that your needs are met, even if they're not, they're coming. We are what we believe, and feeling gratitude that all needs are truly met. Abundance is not just a one-shot opportunity. Each and every day is another opportunity for abundance to show up with us. Abundance in relationships, love, health, peace, happiness, and yes, of course, wealth. Those are all ours. We all deserve to have this. Everyone in the world does. It is all available to us. We first must know and believe it is coming. We have seen our prayers work, and the power of prayer heal and reveal things that we do want. That's why we teach prayer in a positive way. We ask for what it is that we do want, not what we don't want. Always asking for what it is that we want to show up. Abundance comes and is received when we get involved with it. We don't just sit and get it, we have to get involved with it in our lives. I remember coming out of a store years ago, and I had a young man sitting down by the doors, and he had a cup for tips. And I I stopped and said good morning to him. We were talking, and I put some coins in his little can there. I said, what are you doing? And he says, I'm waiting on Jesus. I said, what are you waiting for Jesus to do? He said, Jesus is going to take care of me. I said, okay, all right, if that's how you see it, if it works for you, good for you. Our opportunity is here right now, but we got to get jiggy with it, folks. Got to get jiggy with it. You can't sit and wait on Spirit, because Spirit's waiting on us. I used to talk with guys, God, I'm waiting for you. And God's like, what are you waiting for? I said, for you to talk to me, to help guide me. God says, I'm just waiting for you to talk to me. And then we'll get moving. Oh, that's how it works. I see. Okay. Our opportunity is here right now, but we've got to get involved in it, and abundance unfolds itself. We are ready to receive it, aren't we? Say yes to that new job coming. Say yes to having money. Prosperity is ours. Ready for receiving abundance. Now we start participating in our new us, a new way of thinking, folks. Always thinking positive, no matter what we're doing. In our today world, over time, our minds have been trained, okay, maybe stolen, to be worried, half doubt, half fear. Fear of lackness, not enoughness, limited potential, etc., etc. When I was a young man in high school, I had a coach tell me, you're not very good at this sport. You need to give it up because you're a loser at it. I said, that's a heck of a thing to say to a 16-year-old kid. But I bought in. I was not good at that sport. I really wasn't, but I didn't get any better at it because I bought into that negative impact of what he said to me. And I've never forgotten that. We have to tune those things out. We have been told perhaps that we aren't good enough, not smart enough, and we start to buy into this nonsense. Convinced that life is hard, it's not fair, and then you die. That was a statement from one of my supervisors years ago when I was working patrol in the streets. Hey, Sarge, how's it going? And he just says, life is not easy, it's hard, and then we die. I go, and that's it? He goes, that's it. Okay, have a good day. We open our minds so that we can receive the cultivation of possibilities. If you think about it, I bet you were working on a project in some particular place and you come to a roadblock with it. I've done this. I've been out working on this project. I'm getting near the end of it, but I can't figure out how to resolve this last piece. And the harder I worked, the worse it got. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to leave this alone today. I'll come back tomorrow, take another shot at it. When you decide to come back to something like this, something opens up in your mind, doesn't it? You go, oh, of course, this is what I need to do. And it comes easily because our minds have relaxed. And it now exposes to you the solution. It happens every single time I do that. And if I still can't figure it out, I call Luana because she's very mechanical. Someone might say, I can't see the forest for the trees. Folks, I don't know what that means. I never have, and I don't think I ever will. I can't see the forest. If our minds bought into all the negative stuff in life, why can't we reverse that with positive thoughts instead? We can. It's up to us. All we got to do now is say yes to our change on the ways of positive affirmations. Positive affirmations. We can talk and think our way into anything. It's a matter of choice. We always have choice. We're not stuck. Sometimes you can go to the grocery store or someplace like this, and you're shopping, you're bringing stuff home, and maybe you think you have a little sniffle going on. You know, I remember a lot of people were coughing when I was in there. Everywhere I was going, people were, I think I'm getting sick. Yeah, I got a fever. Oh my God, I better get in bed. I better call the doctor. We can talk ourselves into anything, folks. And it's nothing. It really was nothing. But we can talk ourselves into something terrible. Doc, you got to help me, I'm dying. I do say that quite a bit to my doctor. He kind of gets a kick out of that. He goes, okay, let's see what we can do to keep you from dying. Abundance is about giving and receiving, both, right? We give what we can and to do it willingly because we know how much more is coming to us. Oh. I was at Carl's Jr. a few years ago. I came into town real quick to pick up something I needed, and I was going to get back home to Bass Lake. And I was hungry, so I'm going to stop in Carl's and grab a quick burger and soda and enjoy it there. And I stepped in and I ordered and realized I didn't have any money in my pocket, so I said, I'll be right back. I go to my car. I didn't even have a credit card with me. All I had was my driver's license. I felt embarrassed and ashamed, and I walked back in and I said, can you cancel that order? I know you're probably already cooking it, but I didn't bring any money with me. I'd have to go all the way to Bass Lake to get it, so could you just cancel it? And the gal next to me with a child says, I'll pay for his lunch. I thought, wow, what a grandeur idea. I said, thank you. I said, if you give me your name and phone number, I will send you a check for $20, $25 for your trouble. She goes, no, just pay it forward to somebody else. And within 2 weeks, I had the opportunity at Vaughn's to pay it forward to somebody else. There was a gal ahead of me that had about $22 worth of groceries ahead of what she had in her pocket, and I covered that for her. And she wanted to repay me, and I said, no, just pay it forward. So I'm always saying that. Just pay it forward to somebody else. Make somebody else's day. As we continue to receive, what are we going to do with it all? Are you ready? Because it's coming. You got to know what you're going to do with it. Okay? Are you going to store it? Are you going to hoard it? Are you going to hide it? You're not going to share it? I got a friend of mine who has a lot of money. He's always looking at it every day. He comes on his computer and he's checking, see how his money's doing. I thought, man, I don't treat money like that. I like to circulate the money because I know when I give, I receive. We got to let it flow and circulate, channel it through because it's the universal law of giving and receiving. You might say you don't have enough to give right now. It's absolutely okay. You give what you can. If you don't have abundance in the form of money, you give in other ways. You have gifts, talents, and you share them. And you and I share automatically each and every day, without even thinking about it sometimes. You are giving, you are sharing, and you're receiving. Ernest Holmes, founder of Science of Mind, said, I got too much coffee this morning.
That's what he said?
That's what Ernest said. He said, through right thinking, as in affirmative prayer, we can overcome scarcity and allow the universe to manifest to us. Health, happiness, and financial well-being, God is all-encompassing. We think in addition and multiplying, rather than subtraction and division. Reverend Michael Beckwith went on to say, if we train our minds to see abundance everywhere, it has to become our reality. We come to expect good things. God's Spirit put us on this earth planet to succeed, always. And is always rooting for us. God has given us everything we need right here and right now on this planet. And we know this. When I was in my very early 20s, like so many of the young people, I was living in a not so good neighborhood, a rough neighborhood, small apartment. That's what I could afford. And I had a beat up old truck, but it ran. And I had a 10-speed bike and a few clothes. That's what I had. But I was happy with what I had. I didn't walk around feeling sorry for myself or wishing I had more or what am I going to do if I run out of this. I didn't worry about those things because I had a job and it was paying me some money. I could pay the rent and the utilities and eat. Something inside me said, stay this course. I watched my spending, never giving over my own little budget levels. When I was in my mid-20s, I met Luana through the place we both worked together. I was very hopeful that she had money. But she didn't. But she was cute, so that was an asset right there. But I knew she was smart. I could tell she was, and I knew she watched her budget too. We ended up living together, living a simple life. When we saw something we really liked, we paid cash for it if we had it. Remember the layaway plan? You saw a TV that you liked, you could put money down and they'd hang on to it until you finally made your final payment. Now, I don't know if they do that anymore, but that's how we did it. We finally made the last payment. We brought it home, and we enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun together, doing simple things. We were simple because we didn't have a lot of money to spend. But we went to the coast during the day and sat on the beach and enjoyed that. We played tennis together, we played volleyball, we went bowling with our friends. I coached softball and Luana was on my team. And she was one of the great players, by the way. And all these things were affordable. Didn't cost much at all. And we were happy. We didn't think about, gosh, when are we going to have a nice car or a bigger house? Or there was no real true want. We just knew that it was coming someday if we watch our spending and save a little money. I didn't feel poor at all. We had friends, activities, a job, and a roof over our heads. Felt like abundance to me. And we're still growing and continuing to have more and more abundance every day because that's what I expect. That's what I expect for you too. It's ours, folks. Anything you want. My point is this. Abundance is ours always. Using a positive mindset toward every day helps us grow. It's the way the law works. And we go. As we go, we grow. And as we give, we receive. And so it is.
Thank you, Joe. Wisdom. Can you hear me back there? I'm talking to myself right now. I talk to myself a lot. And I'm going to actually answer as well. Have a whole conversation going on. Yeah, one of those things too, about abundance is where you see it if you're open to it.
Yes.
I mean, I can go for a walk and look at all the leaves and they're this beautiful color and I feel like I'm living an abundant life because my eyes still work and my body still moves forward.
Yeah.
But equally, if that wasn't the case, your mind, and your heart, your heart being open.
Yes.
Thanks, Joe.
You're welcome.
So now I'm going to ask for two people to come up who are just raring to do this. Just really can hardly hold themselves back.
Raring.
To do the offertory.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's do it. Thank you, Karen. Oh, here we go. Mary Ellen, okay. Mary Ellen.
Oh, Mary Ellen.
All right, and we're going to do the offertory prayer. Divine love flowing through me blesses and increases all that I give and all that I receive. Yes, indeed. Well, those were words that you said, Joe.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, and paying it forward
Thank
is
you.
a
Thank you very
wonderful
much.
gesture. And you also feel,
Thank you.
I feel really good when I can help somebody out.
Mm-hmm.
You can, I got a little money here, I'll give you some. I had a little money. There you go. Put some in there. So it goes on Zoom. You may type by going into the iFocus email and pressing the green button or mailing a check to the Positive Living Center. P.O. Box 2683, Oakhurst, California. And I want to remind people about the frog box that's in the corner at the back. If you want to contact a minister or a practitioner for prayer after service, and our practitioner this week is Jacque, and Jackie's available to sit with you if you want a one-on-one experience of a prayer with her. And if you don't have time, or there's a lot of other ministers here, and we can all do that too. And the other thing is that you can also write down a prayer and put it in the frog box, and Joe puts it on our prayer, I call it the prayer tree, thank you. The prayer tree, and we all the ministers get that, and we all say our prayers for you. And it's truly our pleasure to do that. It feels really good. That's another way of being of service, and your heart's open to that. And feeling abundant. So now, I'm going to ask, do we have an abundance of announcements today? Are there any announcements? Yes, hello Marianne in the back there.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Not here yet.
Yes.
But I have put little frames, plastic frames, into which you can slip a picture of someone you would like to have here, someone that, or a baby that went across the Rainbow Bridge, that we can put on our tree, which will be here hopefully by next week.
Okay. So the tree will be, is that a 7-foot tree?
We have 1 7.5. I don't know about the flock tree, and we have a 4-foot.
Okay, I just was curious about the main tree and everything. So, no, I just wondered.
Tim and I are going to get together tomorrow and see what we can do.
Alrighty, well there we go. Yeah, so that's if you have pictures that you want to remember somebody this time of year, or just, I think that's the theme, right? To remember somebody.
Yes, yeah.
And have them here, and so.
Something or somebody that you would like to have here. The frames are in a little plastic bag in front here, and they're gorgeous. You have to take the middle part out, and you put your picture in. You can put 2 pictures in, actually. And I think they'll look great on the tree.
All right. I want to see it because I kind of got a vague idea.
Yes.
But,
Cool.
So the tree bring some pictures in. All right. Any other announcements? Judy?
Yeah.
Rev Judy?
Mm-hmm.
Have your cap here.
Oh, it's okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Several things are going on for us. One is on the second Saturday of every month, we have a flute circle that Reverend Kim and John Lalonde are leading. And it starts at 1:30 for beginners. You don't actually have to have a flute. There are some that can be loaned, and it is a wonderful exercise of personal challenge. Just saying.
No, it is, you're right.
And it's fun, and it's good for your lungs, and there's a lot of camaraderie and laughter that goes on. And if we're all tooting at one time, sometimes it sounds like music. And it is a wonderful experience. And at 3:30, we start setting up for the drum circle that I lead. And we have a very large mother drum. And this is all about, you don't have to have a drum. It is a matter of connecting to the frequency of that deep voice of frequency that goes out of this space out into the world. And there is a very deep experience for some. And it helps people to remember who they are. And so it goes it starts at 3:30 till about 5 o'clock. And then on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, will be our last Dreams and Visions class. And I have a sign-up sheet at the front. And the Dreams and Visions class is a 6-week class. And we work together, learning how to understand our dream world. And the next class is going to start January 7th. So, blessings to all.
We have things going on here, you know. We just do. We're a hub of activity. I have an announcement, if nobody else has an announcement, about chanting and singing. You don't have to be a good singer. It's chanting, and we're going to do that on Monday afternoons. And we just had 7 people last Monday at 2 o'clock, and we're going to do that again this Monday. And we are going to meet in the meditation room because there will be other things going on in the sanctuary. So we'll be meeting there, and I think we have 2 more interested people at the back, which is great. And if anybody else would like to come, remember, it's tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So we'd love to have you, and there's no real requirements except bring yourself and make a joyful noise or sound. And we had fun. It was lots of fun. So that's going on. Anything else? Anybody else have a class? Oh, yes. Hello, Laura.
I'd like to introduce Karen. Where are you, Karen? Karen is a new member of our board.
I didn't hear you, Laura. What did you say, Laura? What did you say?
She's a new member of the board.
I look forward to helping the church expand and expand my own thinking. So thank you very much for having me on the board.
Yay! That's great. And thank you for all your efforts outside. It looks so great. Dan and Stephen and you doing a really nice job. Yes, hello, Sandy.
I got here early today, and LJ was kind enough to give me a little tour of the reorganized library. And if you haven't been in there, I encourage you to check it out and maybe check a book out. You don't have to actually sign for a book. You just take it and bring it back when you're done. And it's fabulous.
Yeah, there's some really good books in there too.
Thank you, Sandy. I didn't pay her for that. She did that all on her own.
There was no money that changed hands. I have some books I might want to donate if that's possible. We'll see. Anybody else have anything else that they would like to announce? Sandy, don't you have a show still going on?
Yeah, but
Yeah, but?
There's a great art show at the gallery at Oakhurst Spirits. However, I don't think they open until 2 o'clock on Sundays. And they're just open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Anyway, it's hip to be square, and all the items, all the paintings are square, 3x3, 4x4, up to 24x24. So it's a really fun and great show. 8 local artists. I'm one of them.
Yay. Steve? Lovely. Okay, I'm going to remind you that our prayer partner this week is Jacque Stringer. And next week's speaker, I'm going to steal this from Joe, is me. And I just can't imagine what I'm going to say. So I will be your speaker next week. I think we can move right now into the prayer of protection, because I think I'm going to need it.
You're so silly.
The light of God surrounds me. The
love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. The energy of God is me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well.
I always feel good when we say that prayer. It's a nice little boost at the end there. And so we have our musician for closing song. Melissa, come back up and sing us a nice song, and then we'll get a minister to come up here and do the closing prayer.
Alrighty. Well, in the iFocus last week, Nancy had a little piece in there. Whoops. Did you hear any of what I just said?
Yeah.
Okay. And part of what she said was having friends is abundance, having family is abundance, having someone or many people to love is abundance, having a pet to love is abundance, having trees, plants, and wildlife around you is abundance, having love in your heart for the divine is abundance. This song speaks to the abundance of wildlife. It also has an abundance of verses, so make yourselves comfortable.
Come, my beloved ones, come follow me home. Come when it's time, your days here are done. I am the shepherd, I gather my own. Leave fear and hunger and follow. Come, oh my forest ones, come follow me home. Chipmunk and owl, raccoon and jay, come from the cool shadows, hid from the day. Leave your deep forest and follow. Come, oh my meadow ones, come follow me home. Woodchuck and mole, kestrel and quail, come from your burrows, your grass-winding trails. Leave your bright meadow and follow. Follow me down the wide world, follow me home, my children. And oh my river ones, come follow me home. Muskrat and loon, otter and crane, come from the high banks, the reeds in the rain. Leave your brown river and follow. And oh my mountain ones, come follow me home. Bighorn and bear, cougar and hawk, come from the timberline, windy gray rock. Leave your wild mountain and follow. Follow me down the wide world, follow me home, my children. And oh my ocean ones, come follow me home. Petrel and seal, curlew and whale, come from the combers in calm and in gale. Leave your grey ocean and follow. And oh my friends of man, come follow me home. Leopard and cat, plough, horse and hound, come from your fireside, from farmstead and town. Leave your bright homestead and follow me down the wide world. Follow me home, my children. Come when you hear the call, come follow me home. Come from the hill, the valley, the sea. Hunters and hunted ones, gather to me. Leave all you know and follow me down the wide world. Follow me home, my children. Follow me down the wide world. Follow me home, my children.
I really loved that. I was getting into that. You could have gone on. Okay with me. All right then. I am now going to ask Reverend Judy to come up and do the closing prayer. And everyone else, I want to say thank you. Have a great week ahead. I want to see you next week.
Abundance. The beauty of what we learn here, we take with us out into the world. We are filled with optimism, with grace, with a deeper understanding that we are so much more. We are connected to that divine source that is within us, in our cells, in our heart. In every action is a reaction of kindness, sending love throughout your journey as we travel together.
Thank you. I wondered, are there cookies today? Yes. There are cookies in the back. So please stay after if you like and mingle and have some cookies. Thank you. See you later.